Hello, I'm Bri Grills, and today you find me in my most favourite place, the woods. And I'm here because I'm going to have a cup of coffee using my famous jet boil and Nescafe 3-in-1 and some Tapaline in a Volvic bottle. So, what I want to talk about while I do my cup of coffee, when I make it, is the film Casino. The film Casino. Now, I love Casino. I went to watch it in the cinema when it first came out, way back in, bear with, 1995. 1995. I made some notes. I got some notes to just so I can remember what it is I'm supposed to be talking about, because regular viewers will know that I do have a tendency to sort of drift off on these long tangents. So anyway, so Casino is a film about a Las Vegas casino, hence the name of the film Casino, directed by Martin Scorsese, who, let's be fair, is quite rightly regarded as one of sort of Hollywood's best ever directors. And there's, you can't really argue with that assessment, I don't think. Let's just get organised. Right, so get the jet boil lit. That's fired up nicely. We'll get the water on. Lovely jubbly. So, in the film Casino, you've got Robert De Niro, Hollywood legend. Sharon Stone, Hollywood legend. Joe Pesci, Hollywood legend. Let me just check my notes. Let's see if there's anyone else I've missed. No, there's nobody else that I've missed. So, the film follows the rise and fall of Sam Ace Rothstein and Nicky Santoro and Ginger McKenna, as it turns out her name is. I never knew that. I saw the film in the cinema 3 decades ago when it came out, and I didn't know that Ginger's last name was McKenna until literally just then. So anyway, the mob bosses recruit Sam, or Ace, into running their casino. He doesn't want to do it. He's a reluctant player. He says, no, I don't really want to do it. No, So eventually he agrees, and he says, yes, all right, I'll run the casino and I'll do it my way. And the mob bosses, they send Nicky Santoro to sort of look after Sam and make sure that nobody... Because Sam is a money maker, you see. He's a bookie, he's a gambler. He's a bookie, he knows the spreads of all the games and horse racing, football, you name it, he knows. And the gamblers make a lot of money, the mob bosses make money. So they send Nicky, the enforcer. Now, Joe Pesci plays Nicky Santoro, to a T. He plays an absolutely frightening character. And, so off they go to Vegas, and, Sam runs the casino, and he's doing well, but they've got what they call a skim. So all the money the casino makes, there's a skim, there's a cut off the top. So although they're making bundles, there's a skim, you see, there's a skim. So they've got the expenses and profits, and then there's the sort of cream on the top that the mob bosses want. Look at that, water's boiled already. This bramble is going to have to go. I've got a bramble here, starting to really get on my nerves. So anyway, so along the way, Ace meets Ginger, and he falls in love with Ginger, even though Ginger, they get married, and Ginger's not really into it. Not like Sam is. There's a sort of subplot there with Ginger and her pimp, whose name something Lester, I think. Leslie, Lester. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so then you've got this love story now, where Ace is, he's the one fully in love, and then she's not really, and then there's that clash there that happens. Nicky just runs totally out of control, goes completely roughshod over the rules. He disregards the rules. He reads the rules and he says, "Nah, mate, I'm not having that," and he bins them off, and he just goes completely off the rails. Let me just check my notes. Bear with. Yeah. Ow! I just got stung again. Do you know, that's about the 7th time this morning I've been stung. That's got to go. Luckily, I've got my Swiss Army knife that Mrs. Grill's bought for me. Let's do a bit of woodland grooming there. There we go. All right, solid egg. So it is a longer film, about 3 hours or so. Let me just double check. As professional as always, as you can see. But so it's about 3 hours, but you don't. It's not like this is faulty. You're not sort of wallowing in the middle, thinking, "Crikey, is this ever gonna move along?" It moves, it runs. It's a good film. I really enjoy it. I bought it on Prime, so I can stream it. But I've also bought it on DVD. So if I don't, for whatever reason, internet outage, for instance, I can always just, in the DVD player, bosh, done. So, but yeah, it's a good film. I mean, Martin Scorsese's directing it, so that's always a win. Robert De Niro's in it, win. Joe Pesci's in it, win. Sharon Stone's in it, win. What's not to like? What's not to like? I mean, it can be quite violent at times. It has got that element, because it's a gangster film, it's a gangland film, based on a true story, as I understand it. Nicky Santoro was a real life, based on a real, actual person. So, it's a good film. It really is. I mean, it's not all blood and guts and violence and everything. Like I say, you have got the subplot with Ace and Ginger. You've got the other sort of subplot with Nicky and his firm running around, causing absolute chaos and mayhem and destruction, and and then it also follows Ace's and Nicky's sort of degenerating friendship. They've started off, and now they're gradually the friendship, as it all sort of comes and it all unravels, and it sort of charts that unraveling of the whole casino thing. But it also delves into the unraveling of Ace and Ginger, and Ace and Nicky, and Nicky's degenerating relationships with all the villains in Vegas. It is a really, really good film. Casino, 1995. Stream it, DVD it, do what you think's best. But I mean, I'm Bri Grills, so take it from me. I've watched this film a lot. I've watched the what's name out of this film. So yeah, it is really good. Casino. If you've not seen it by now, then what's wrong with you, really? You should have seen it by now. I mean, but anyway, that's another film recommendation, another movie review, and a cup of coffee in the woods. So there we are. That's a thing. That's a thing. I'll be just sitting here now. I'm just going to chill out, relax. I'm going to breathe it all in. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sort of meditate a little bit, sort of focus on my breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. I know we breathe in and out all the time, but really sort of focusing on that. I might even hug a tree. I might even, hug a tree in a minute, just to really sort of embrace the ambience. So it's a nice sunny day. You can see the sun sort of breaking through. So yeah, happy days. I'm going to sit down and drink this coffee, I think. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.